Good afternoon. I am here today to share to you my learnings and my realizations on the topic which is entitled assessment. Out from the video lecture, I understood that assessment is the process of collecting informations about a child's strengths and weaknesses, which after you will be providing to cope up with their needs. I learned two main purpose of assessment, and these are: number one, initial identification. It is where you are, of course, to identify what are the weaknesses, the strengths of a child, and after which you have now the basis in planning instructional programs suited to child's educational needs. Number two, progress monitoring or evaluation. It is now the time to determine how effective the programs you planned or you applied in supporting the child needs. But there are also varieties of assessment that an educators can use as methods of assessing in connection to inclusive education. Firstly, interviews. It is when we can ask series of questions to children, to learners, with regards to what are their needs for learning. And secondly, observation. Observation is to know if the student is manifesting progress. Thirdly, checklist or rating scales. This method is less hassle because the questions that need to be asked is already given. The only thing you can do now is to check if it is really implies to the child's behavior. And lastly, test. It is now the time to assess learners' performance, behaviors, skills, and abilities using different test tools. And my realization, all of the mentioned methods of assessment, I realized that authentic assessment can be considered as learner-centered, which stated there that it provides students opportunity to apply knowledge and skills in meaningful and in real-world setting, which I can interpret as the most effective method of assessment, because it able to showcase the students' abilities, their strengths, their talents, applying in the real world scenario. That's all. Thank you.